So I would say today was a long but really good day. I was in the NICU, as you guys kind of saw, and it was a lot different than my last time in the NICU. But I really enjoyed it. I got to take care of my own patient and do a lot. Well, I did all the care for one of my patients. So with her really only helping me through one time. So I was excited that I was able to be independent and autonomous in my care today. So I'm gonna get on the road because I have an hour drive back, but I will update you guys a little bit more about today and what happened whenever I get home. Actually, I decided that the lighting is too bomb to pass up. Plus, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of these spaces of cars. Like, the car in front of me just like pulled, because we have to park on the street as nurses at this hospital, and this car in front of me like literally just pulled, and like I'm not gonna go into that, but anyways, so yeah, I was taking care of a baby that was born at 23 weeks. He's now he's been born for about 4 months, a little over 4 months. So adjusted, he's about 39 weeks. So 39.1, I want to say exactly. So it was really cool to be able to take care of him. There was no parent involvement, at least not today. I'm sure there has been in the past. She said that trying to get them to like come more often now that he's like able to, you know, just about go home. So they want the parents to be more involved in his care so that they know what to do whenever he goes home. But they were a lot more involved in the beginning than they are now, which is reasonable, understandable. So yeah, that's what she was telling me about, at least the parent involvement. My light was on in my car. Like, I don't know what's going on here. So yeah, there's that. Basically, we were just doing every 3 hours feedings, diaper change, whatever meds he had ordered. What else? Temperature. We did an assessment in the morning. You do one assessment, one blood pressure, weighing the diapers every time, and just trying to make sure that he's eating. So we fed gavage feedings, which is like the pump, that like an NG tube. But half the time we did bottle feedings, and he didn't do so well on the first one, but the second one he took the whole thing bottle, so we didn't have to do any gavage. So yeah, it was really I really enjoy the NICU. The babies are so cute, and yeah, it just seems like the NICU is the place to be. Like, they have time. I know it's not always like this, I know that, but most of the time whenever I'm in there, they're not always busy. You know, like they have hourly rounding that they have to do. Sometimes the babies are with the moms, but most of the time the babies are with them because they're in the NICU. And basically you just have touch time. So it's like, say you have 3 babies, one gets fed at 7, 7:30, 8. And then the next feeding doesn't start for any of them until 10. So, you know, you have a few hours to chart and to, you know, check your orders and do other things that you need to do, not necessarily patient care, as long as they're calm and cool and collected. And my babies today, they were very calm, very collected. Well, except for one of them. We had 3. Like I said, I did total care on one. He was very calm. He was awesome. One of them was with the mother, which we had to keep reminding her to feed every 3 hours. And she was the one that we also had to do hourly rounding on. So we were out there a lot. And then the other one was like really jittery and like irritable most of the day. So, but yeah, I really enjoy the NICU. NICU makes you think. You learn a lot about baby's conditions, mother's conditions, just because everything, you know, comes together. Like if the baby has a C-section or the mother has a C-section, you know, the baby might still have fluid on his lungs because he didn't get pushed out of the birth canal. So a lot of times, you know, you can assess that and say, you know, maybe the baby doesn't necessarily need to be in the NICU. We need to just observe him for a while. You know, those types of things you can kind of assess and like feel out. So I think a NICU is a good place to be. I mean, I knew that I loved NICU already, but I couldn't see myself working in the NICU. But the more and more I do it, the more and more comfortable I think I get with the babies and how tiny they are. Because even with like full grown babies, I'm like really awkward with them. But I think I'm getting more and more comfortable. So it's making me come around to the idea of maybe being a NICU nurse in the future. So yeah, I think this has been helpful for sure. I feel like I learned a lot. Today. So yeah, definitely still smell the baby's poop. So that's probably an issue. I feel like I have it somewhere on me. Probably not, but just the smell of it is still with me, so there's that. But yeah, today was a good day. 12-hour day, 6 to 6. Well, really 5:45 to 6, but I mean it's the same thing. And yeah, got to see a baby enema, which was cool. They had to see if the baby had a bowel obstruction or perforation or something like that, because he just kept spitting up since he's been born, and he wasn't putting out any poop. He hadn't had his meconium yet, so it was really cool to see that. Got to mix up a bottle. Haven't done that before, so that was cool. I've given shots and stuff before, so I wasn't too worried about that. I just hope my preceptor graded me well, because I've done a lot of stuff before, so I think she might have like thought that I wasn't very... I mean, I think I was pretty involved today still, though. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of how my day went. I had a really good time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a little, you know, summary of my day and kind of a little vlog, but not really, because I can't really record in a NICU. I mean, you have to be not sterile, but you have to be clean at all times. They make you wash your hands all the time, strict hand washing. Anytime you pull out your phone, you got to wipe it down. And it's a locked unit, so obviously they don't want you taking pictures or videotaping in there at all. So, and I stayed on the unit the entire time. I brought my lunch, so I just ate there, so that's why I didn't record lunch. So there's that. But here's a little vlog for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be in the NICU one more time for the end of my capstone, and then I'm so glad that it's fading out, because oh my gosh, the lighting was okay, but then it started to get really bright. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and get home so that I can go see Avengers Endgame, because I really want to go see it. Don't do any spoilers down below, but comment down below if you liked it. This video, Avengers, if you want to be a NICU nurse, comment down below and give me some feedback as to maybe, you know, try and convince me as to why I should be a NICU nurse. Because I really enjoy it, I really do. So tell me why you want to be a NICU nurse, and maybe that'll persuade me. But yeah, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go home, and like this video if you liked it. As always, subscribe and stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.